Dr. Sussman, I've got a holiday question for you in two parts. The first part is looking ahead to 2024. What do you wish for on behalf of THR?
Well, it's still going to be a long battle, but it depends also on many factors, like the who will win the elections in the U.S. next year. In Mexico also, we have elections next year. So because of what is affecting tobacco harm reduction is more politics than science, because the science, the detractors, the researchers that are detracting these products, they are following the political agenda. So essentially the issue is political. And so who will win the elections? But also there are another interesting facts. Youth vaping in the US is decaying. People get tired of the same narrative, oh, kids. If you look back in the 1980s, it was the same thing with marijuana, with cannabis. Oh, the children, etc., a gateway to heroin and so on. So all these things, they get a maximum and then they start decreasing, partly because people start to get tired of it. And also the same politicians, they look for other. There is no agenda that can last 1,000 years. That's impossible. So I think that we are going to see perhaps the top of this hysteria against vaping and the beginning of the decay. And it can be influenced by world events, because who would guess 2 years ago that Russia would invade Ukraine? Which, by the way, my mother was born in Ukraine. And who would guess that? And who would guess that what happened now in the Middle East, Gaza and Israel, things like this happen. And these things, and then another pandemic or whatever. So it is very difficult to predict. But my prediction is that the opposition to vaping at the global institutional level is going to start decreasing now. It's going to start decreasing. And more, and the industry will be a key player, because the industry is making a lot of inroads. I just published one review of heated tobacco products. It's an interesting review because we revised a lot of papers, industry and non-industry, and we also explain how you can generate aerosol with tobacco. And we also explain that this aerosol is not smoke, like the WHO is claiming now. Now, it is impressive how these products are spreading. And these products, you cannot say that children are attracted to them, or all this thing is nonsense. It does not apply to these products. And these products also have a charm. Like, if you're a cigarette smoker and you look at the IQOS or the Glow, they look like cigarettes. In a sense, they taste similar to cigarettes. And of course, there is a lot of market for these products, and the industry, let me say something, even if I am crucified for saying this, the studies conducted by the industry are impeccable. I have revised them rigorously. I'm not lying, I'm not making publicity to them, they're not paying me any money to say, but their studies are excellent. Are much better than many public health studies. Many public health studies are very deficient. I can talk hours about that, but and the industry is making good products, and so they will contribute, but it will not be them who impose it again. There will be other actors For example, the Chinese industry, the vape, there will be more vaping because it's business. It's business. And it's business is not a rogue business in the sense that you are selling people something that will kill them, right? Cigarettes are like that. So I understand that in the 1990s there was a war against the tobacco industry. But things have changed now, and no amount of money from Mr. Bloomberg will stop that.